¿Qué tal? Buenas tardes. Gracias por acompañarnos en un episodio más de Foodcast, en donde las historias se cuentan con mucho sabor y con mucha alma. El día de hoy nos acompañan dos invitados increíbles, dos grandes amigos a quienes yo aprecio muchísimo, quiero muchísimo, a quien por muchos años han sido grandes amigos de nosotros y nos han dado el abrazo y el apoyo, nuestros queridos amigos Tricia Lyman y el señor Mory Thomas, y a quienes les agradecemos profundamente que están aquí con nosotros. Welcome to another episode in Foodcast. We remind you that you can follow us through Food through CBU, Facebook page, YouTube, and Spotify. Today, I feel very honored, very blessed that one of the two friends that I consider my friends and more than our friends, my family, they're here and they're coming to talk about many things. They're helping our really champions to Puerto Vallarta. And if you're been in Vallarta or you're planning to come to Vallarta, you probably hear about them. You probably hear about TVeverything.com and Puerto Vallarta, what you need to know about Puerto Vallarta. Is that correct?
Everything you need to know.
Everything you need to know about.
To know. Neither one.
But they're developing a huge project. Since 1 year, they're developing almost 1 year. They're developing an incredible project where I have the honor to participate too since the beginning. My lovely friends, Tricia, it's a very pleasure. Mory, it's a very pleasure to have you here. Thank you, guys.
It's great to be here. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Guys, how are you?
Going crazy in the good way. You're very busy with
Tricia, you never stop.
No.
When you say exactly, we would love to know where you shut down, because you always are evolving in everything. You're helping the community a lot. You have a true love for Vallarta. You always there for us. Personally, thank you so much. And
My pleasure.
thank you, Mory. You're also in this amazing endeavor for almost a year, and you never stop also. And it's just amazing what you're doing, guys. Please, guys, tell us about TV Everything. What a sparkle idea. We would love to know how this journey started, please.
Well, Tricia and I had a coffee date a little over a year ago, and one thing led to another, and then I texted her up a few weeks later, and I was like, I have something I want to present to you, and I came up with this idea. She's had this the largest Facebook group in Puerto Vallarta, second largest in all of Mexico, and she has been holding this community in the palms of her hands for over 10 years. Now 172,000 private members. So it's not a public group, it's private.
Sorry to interrupt you. We were talking in November that you had 150.
Yes.
2 days before we left.
Just before we launched, I remember November 29th, the last year was that. I remember that.
Yeah.
And until now, 172.
Yes.
Wow.
So 22,000 in that's about 7 months. Yeah. So anyway, we met and I pulled out this business plan draft and just put it in front of her. And next thing I know, after she picked up her jaw off the floor, she was like, "Let me talk to my husband."
And my mind was already out.
She was already making and spinning, and I don't know, you tell him what you were thinking.
What is the experience exactly? I want to know, because what began as a fan page has really grown into something special. How you imagine this impact?
No. Not
I really want to know.
No.
Have you imagined this amazing impact that you already with Maureen and Mike, of course, and there's a lot of people involved, Nick Caballero, and of course all the people that's behind. How you imagine this impact, Tricia?
No.
Not at all.
I think if I had, I would have not done it. It's just, I'm very proud of the way that it's grown. It's all been organic no advertising, it's just word of mouth, and it resonates with people. It's a good Facebook group. We are a community, as big as it is. We have wonderful conversations. Those that are not so pleasant get dealt with because it's not allowed.
Right.
But coming back to, when Mory presented the business plan to me, I was like, the first thought was, have you been in my bedroom listening to my conversations with my husband? Because Mike and I literally had just been talking the last couple of months, because 10 years was coming up, and it was like, if we're going to do anything with it, we need to do it now.
Right.
And I was like, I'm too old to go through this.
Not at all.
I'm retired. That would mean coming out of retirement.
Right.
So anyway, when Mory presented it, there was nothing in my mind except yes.
Of course.
I didn't say it right away, but I'm going yes. Because we knew it would take somebody of Mory's caliber and artistic abilities, all of his brain power, to help put this together.
Definitely. I agree with you. Totally.
So it was, I'm meant to be.
And I moved here in November of 23 after vacationing here and spending lots of time for about 26 years now. And
you have done a lot of amazing stuff in your life. And for you, it was a moment to say, stop. I need to rest. I need to retire.
No, I didn't come down here to retire, unfortunately. I'm not independently wealthy. Let's just get that.
To do that? No, my love. Definitely not.
I wish. If I had my way, I would be retiring, true. But no, I like to stay busy, and I don't mind working. And I took some time when I first moved here to really figure out, like, how can I bring together all of my diverse skills? Because I'm a chef. I worked in I worked for Jean-Georges Van Directen, and then I went into publishing and worked for Martha Stewart and Food and Wine magazine, and then I started the test kitchen at Food Network in 2002, where I stayed for 14 years, developing recipes, producing and art directing cookbooks, and traveling all over the world, designing a whole brand of housewares for that are available at Kohl's department stores all over the U.S. And then my husband and I started a community-based nonprofit, which is it was a 22-acre park in my neighborhood in Jersey City, New Jersey, and it was just kind of run down, full of crime and gang activity and drugs, and we said, let's use the park as a tool, as a vehicle to bring about change in the entire community. So, and we did that, and same thing as Tricia. When you start something you don't really know, the guys here at Seaview would probably know that as well. If you start something you don't really know where it's going, but you have a vision. We started this little nonprofit, and I was like, I just wanted to I love gardening, so I was like, I just want to garden. I want to make the park pretty.
You're right.
And next thing you know, we're like involved in politics, and we brought in, and then we started writing grants, and we brought in over $3 million of funding, and we transformed the park and planted 300 trees, and it was just like, and then rezoned the neighborhood to an arts district. So it's like, and then after that, I opened a restaurant in Jersey City, a cafe, and ran that for about 4 years until the pandemic happened, and we all know how lovely that was.
Amazing.
We're still here.
It's still here. Yes, that's a good thing.
Yes,
you're here.
And then I took a turn, and I spent a little time in government doing a food security program, growing on indoor vertical farms.
Right.
Dark leafy greens, and wrapping that package up in education, working with seniors and public housing residents. So teaching them about food and nutrition and how to think about food in a different way. Jersey City is one of the most diverse cities in the U.S. So that was a profound experience as well. Government is everything they say it is.
Right.
Much slower of a pace than I wanted. So I stayed as long as I could, and then I was like, I'm out. And then I landed here. And after all that soul searching of like thinking about, okay, I have community background, I have media, I have publishing, I have government data collection, which is what I learned there. So I just kind of, and then I don't even remember where I was, but I usually, it was probably in the shower, because that's where all your ideas happen.
Exactly. Great ideas.
And I was like, well, wait a minute. And I was like, I just had coffee with Tricia, and I was like, what if we created
with all this together, all my backgrounds together, all this together, and make something great, and pbeverything.com pops up.
And it's meant to mimic the same spirit of the Facebook group, which is about community. It's about recommendations. And it's also there the new website is there to answer the call that Tricia gets constantly, all day, every day, for people trying to advertise and post. And, the reason why her group is so large and successful and continues to grow is because she doesn't allow that. Because otherwise it's just spam. The whole page, you'll just rush and scroll. Anyway, you can talk better to that, but you have to send people notifications ahead of time.
That's for sure. And this is exactly after the commercial. We will love to talk about this, Tricia, because indeed, one of the most beautiful things that you have done through Puerto Vallarta is not just the promoting business. It's just more about supporting causes, helping locals, shining light on the stories that matter. So we would love to know what the amazing work you're doing through this, but after the commercial, please.
Okay.
Thank you. We're going to continue with Tricia and Mory talking about this amazing website and some good news that they have. And please stay with us and let's talk about this a little bit more. Thank you so much. Well, we continue with Tricia and Mory talking about this all amazing work that they haven't done together for this actually short time, I would say.
7 months.
7 months. But they have been so and very, very successful. Tricia, tell us about pbeverything.com.
Well, it's been a dream come true.
Indeed.
After, 10 years of doing the group, which is wonderful, and the feedback has been tremendous, and I've made so many good friends, and I know that a lot of the members have become friends, but we needed to take it to the next level. And like I said, Mory appeared in my life at the right moment.
I think there's that. I think it was a main moment in the universe that the universe put it together, guys, and you're the perfect combination for many, many things. When Mory said he was telling me about this is something that you don't know, but in one occasion that we met, we're talking about this. And I told you, on that day I told you, Mory, you know what? You're gonna do something really nice.
Right.
And I feel it that you are closer to have something really, really good and nice and amazing in your hands. And what was it? 4 months ago? Very little time passed. And then the next time that I saw Mory, I have a project. And it was like, oh my God, what project? What are you doing now? And when he told me about you, what exactly he was doing with you, I was amazed. And I told him I want to participate. Tell me what to do, because I really want to participate. And the next question, Tricia, what does that community work mean to you personally?
Vallarta has been in my heart since 1997. When I first landed here, it was obviously a very different place than it is today, but it's nonetheless a part of my heart and my home than it felt that first time. And I think there are many of us, and we cried when we would fly away, and then we'd come back with such joy, and we would just keep coming back because this place resonates with people.
I think.
And so for me, the group, my intention was to give back to this community what it gives to me and what it means to me. And I think it's doing okay.
And you're doing an amazing work, Tricia. As I told you before, you're not just promoting businesses, you are supporting causes, helping locals, shining light the story of what matters in Vallarta. You have done an amazing work with this, and we really appreciate, because personally, and I told you many times, when I see you personally, my business is growing because of you guys. And to me, it's very important. It's very valuable. That's why I consider you part of the family, part of the friends, then really closer friends. And I will love, and this is that was the main reason to invite you to come to Fieldcast and talk about this, what amazing stuff you're doing. And you still keeping doing amazing stuff. Please, let's talk about it.
We're just starting.
Yes. Oh my God. I mean,
Just scratching the surface.
definitely. Let's talk about something that we love. We love food.
Food, always.
Tell us about the sizzling menu, because when Mory told me about that idea, I was like, oh my God, what an amazing idea. What it is and how the idea come about. Please tell us.
Well, I have to say, the first time you ever mentioned it was almost from the beginning of our relationship. Food is very important to Mory. I like food. I love, but I'm not.
Yeah, good eater. We're foodies.
She eats like this much
I do.
at a time. That is.
No, but we love food. I mean, we are good eaters. We are foodies, but
So if I want extra food, I just exactly with her. Exactly. And then she's like, "You want the rest of this?" I was like, "Okay."
exactly.
I have to fight Mike.
I was just going to say after Mike.
After my out on the first first. Of course, wait my turn.
So Mory was the prime instigator of this concept, and it flows with exactly what we're trying to do with the website. And it's to be a resource and to get people involved and to know what's going on in our community, the one that we're so passionate about. So we had Restaurant Week, and then it was like, Maureen, the light bulb, and he goes, this is exactly what we need to do. And it's our first summer in publication, so
So it just made sense.
it made sense.
I did it because I since I've been here, the economy has not been great, and tourism has been a little sluggish, and restaurants have shared with me multiple times that they're struggling. They have a hard time filling seats and keeping their paying their electricity and air conditioning bill and all of that. Food costs are going up, liquor costs are going up, and I really wanted to do something. Unfortunately, my choices in life have never been all about making money.
Right.
They've been about usually serving people, and service to others, helping people. So, and I know from being a chef and having a restaurant, to participate in restaurant weeks, you typically have to pay like almost 12,000 pesos, I think is what they charge in Vallarta. And a lot of restaurants that immediately kicks them out of the game. They can't participate because it's a pay-to-play sort of thing. So we really wanted to show our support for the unity that we love. And put together this sizzling summer menus right here. And you can find it on our Every Caidura website. And any restaurant can participate. So they just have to put together 3 items. I'm not even requiring a prefix menu because I think even the word prefix sounds a little bougie to me, and a lot of people don't even know what that means. So I'm just 3 items. Mix it up, make it your own. When I go to dinner, especially during the hot summer, I don't necessarily want to sit down and eat 3 whole courses, like a soup,
Something fresh, something.
entree, and a dessert. No, give me a cocktail.
Maybe a cocktail feast too.
Give me a cocktail and an entree and a dessert, and I'm totally happy. But we're allowing people to kind of present whatever their specialty is, whatever they're good at, whatever they want to be known for, because restaurants have those iconic dishes that people come back for over and over again.
Amazing. What an amazing idea.
So we have over about 30 restaurants now.
Wow.
And we have more people joining, and I hope.
What restaurants are participating with you now?
Oh boy.
I see.
So I know Barrio Whiskey are participating with you. Itamar is participating.
Yes.
Whiskey Kitchen.
Whiskey Kitchen, Joe Jack, Staggery Dick's, As a Friend, the new sports bar in Fluvial. And then let's see.
La Cena de. You know that new kitty is in Piquillal? Yeah. So we're just.
You have to listen.
Chef Fabiola, who has Amara de Sierra. Gabby's, of course. And we're leaving out somebody. Sweet.
Us, I know. Sweets just joined us, which is awesome.
Cancho.
Let's Pho.
Because I love Vietnamese food, so I'm very happy about that.
By the way, really good. Except
yeah, so we're just letting it's great because La Playita.
Oh, and Divino Dante.
Okay. So we have people joining, and I'm getting emails every day about can I participate? Is it too late?
That's my second question. How has the response been so far? Excellent.
Yeah.
Wow. From people and from the entrepreneurs, they want to participate with you for both.
Well, when Tricia announced it on the Facebook group, people were immediately, wow, just we're
Reception was fabulous, amazing,
and we're getting a lot of and we're tracking all the and the other way we've made it affordable for restaurants, because when you do a special menu, you also have to worry about printing costs. So you have to print a special menu, all that. So we're covering that for them with these business cards, keeping it simple and putting a QR code on here. So any restaurant that doesn't want to spend money on printing their own, they can just they can request us to drop off cards. So when guests come, they scan.
Plus, they're going to be promoted on the website, pierdas.com.
Yes, and so a couple of times, 3 times a week, I post on the Facebook group to remind people. You just have to repetition to get into their brain that, what am I going to do for dinner tonight? Oh, I need to go to the website and look up the menus.
This is a brilliant idea, not just for the locals to get explore new places and great places here in Vallarta, but also to push the great a great push to the locals, to the restaurants too. I mean, and some of the times, and I included myself, some of the times we don't know these places and we don't have the opportunity to go and sit down in those places because some of the times we feel that these places are expensive.
Right.
So this is
Bonita Kitchen and B Lounge. Sorry, those I knew there was more. But we want taco stands. We want taquerias. And so the word is out there. If you have food, please join us. And we're doing this from now until mid-October. You can come in, go out, whatever your hours.
That's an incredible idea.
Email us.
You just have to communicate with us. So, some people are saying they're taking, the month of August off. So they're doing it through July, they're pausing, and then they're starting up again in September and through the end of October 15th when we stop. We're trying to make this as flexible as possible because it's all about supporting community. And it's, we are giving every restaurant free access to our business directory, which is one of our business tools that we built into the pveverything.com. Businesses can sign up to create a whole business profile to increase their visibility and their professionalism. The way
and the amazing support. Did you have on the fan page for 172 followers? You said
172,000
followers. Come on, that's an amazing and a great opportunity. So please, I mean, if you have the opportunity, the chance to participate with this amazing project, take advantage of it. Because this is something that people, they need to know. I mean, as a local, that's what I'm saying. As a local, we have to give you the opportunity to support our locals too.
Yes.
And this is a brilliant idea. In the name of everybody, I would say thank you. Thank you to become with this amazing idea. Because this is something fresh, this is something new, and the favor to support Puerto Vallarta. That's amazing. So what's next? For PV Everything, are there any projects, events, idea worth?
Well, we just announced, I don't know if you saw on our page, but the Gypsy Kings are coming to Puerto Vallarta on November 2nd to Teatro Vallarta Cultural Center, performing for one night only. And you can buy tickets. We have a story on pveverything.com where you can get the link to the tickets.
Oh my God.
And then we're planning a lot more disruptive things like late summer menus for the upcoming season. But we're using the summer to really kind of...
and please, you need to come to your house in CVU Magazine House and Foodcast and tell us what you're doing, guys. You have to come often and tell us what exactly you're doing. I mean, this is amazing. You're doing an excellent project. Oh my God.
It's evolving.
Yes.
It's evolving well, and we've got good success, and we plan on being here for years.
And that's for sure, Tricia. That's for sure. I mean, I see you both every single time that I have the opportunity to see you guys. You see happy. I see you happy. You see you enjoying this. And thank you. Thank you so much for being.
Thanks for having us.
No. This is all.
Yes, sizzling summer menus, and at pveverything.com.
Yes, amazing. Tricia, Mory, thank you so much. Not just for joining us about everything that you have done for Vallarta. Thank you so much. Thank you for creating something truly successful and having this amazing impact. So for our listeners, to the followers, so Tricia, please can you repeat where we can find all this?
Well, first, the Facebook group is Puerto Vallarta, Everything You Need or Want to Know. And it's me as the group admin. There have been a few clones out there that had different rules.
That's important.
But we have the largest. So make sure you get the right one.
And the first.
And the first. Yes, I was the original first. And then our website is pveverything.com. Very simple. They feed off of each other. We have our own ecosystem, and we're here to help you.
Thank you. Thanks so much. Mory, something else?
Yeah, I just want to encourage any business that is looking for a way to increase your visibility to the Puerto Vallarta community and the people who live here, the people who visit. We have a lot of advertising tools. We have the business directory. You can tell stories. We have over 55 contributing authors from all over Vallarta who are writing stories about their favorite parts of Vallarta. Our main goal is about education and information about how to live here in Mexico, how to be a good foreigner, and to acclimate into the Mexican culture that we all fell in love with when we came here the very first time.
Indeed. Tricia, thank you so much for being here, Mory. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And amazing. If you would like, definitely, if you want to discover and you want to share and participate with this amazing community, because it is a really amazing community, please join them. And thank you so much. Thank you so much for giving us this space with you. Amigos, muchísimas gracias por estar una vez más en una transmisión de Foodcast. Nos sentimos muy bendecidos y complacidos de tener a dos personalidades que han hecho, la verdad, un trabajo increíble con la comunidad. Les recordamos que nuestras transmisiones son a través de la página de CView, Spotify y YouTube. Nuevamente, muchísimas gracias por dejarnos entrar una vez más en sus hogares en un episodio tan especial. Esperamos que lo hayan disfrutado tanto como nosotros. Nos vemos en la siguiente transmisión. Muchas gracias, buena tarde y buen provecho.